Welcome to pvtexpressnews news channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. I was so angry that I gave up on the show. The more I watched Cheng Huan Ji, the more outrageous it was. The director was really good. The popularity of With Phoenixes was all thanks to Zhao Liang and Lin Gangxin. The sweetness of this Xingyue CP. The sweet scenes of nostalgia made the audience feel sweet. Although Wind Chaser looked lively, its reputation did not keep up. It did not really become popular. Of course, there are such works, but the performance was so bad that the audience was too lazy to discuss them. Oh, the urban medical drama Live Operation Room in April was really infuriating. The plot was so suspended. It was supported by the logical wisdom of the male lead. It was quite interesting at the beginning, but it got worse and worse. In the end, it flopped silently. Cheng Huan Ji is currently being broadcast on CCTV8. Although it is not as popular as Yu Hui's City in the City, the ratings are still good. It is gaining momentum. The comments are all negative. They say the plot is fake. It's not good. The actors' faces look stiff. Their acting is not good either. In Cheng Huan Ji, a Shanghai girl sells Cheng Huan. It's played by Yangzi. Her mother urges her to get married. She's almost 30. Who would have thought that her boyfriend of 3 years is a rich second generation? It's a pity that because the gap between the two families is too big, the conflicts are piling up. In the end, the two of them said goodbye. In fact, I took a look at the story synopsis and I had some idea in my mind. But Cheng Huan Ji really surprised me. It's too stupid. Oh, the hero and heroine finally met. Hey, speaking of it, we still have to talk about domestic urban dramas. The hero and the heroine meet? How can we not have some conflicts? Only in this way can the audience enjoy it. This elevator is so crowded. The heroine is holding a cake. The hero is holding a coffee. When the elevator arrives at the station, the cake is so big. Everyone can see it. Most people will know to avoid it. This new leader made a big fuss as soon as he took office. Without saying a word, said, "First, fire the sales champion who had worked for 7 years." What a swift and decisive move. Ha, what a coincidence. Unexpectedly, the guy with poor eyesight whom I ran into in the elevator turned out to be the new director of our company. The heroine knew it was a colleague's doing, but she still chose to be a good person and didn't care about the department manager coming to plead for mercy. The hero said directly that I also knew about this. To be honest, it's also frustrating to be honest about those people who don't know how to protect themselves in the workplace. Oh, this heroine is really kind-hearted, but she is also a crazy love crazy. It was said earlier that the heroine was fired because of a colleague's doing. Seeing her get angry at her colleague in the conference room, I thought she didn't intend to let it go. She immediately fought back. As a result, I immediately turned around and found the new director. There was no extra explanation. I just told him that I was also responsible for this matter. I'm really sorry. So I expressed my apology and empathy. Oh, I was really confused. I thought I could clear myself. But I didn't expect that I would jump into the pit. I was really too kind. There was no way to save her. Oh, the heroine in this drama was really generous. She bought shoes and clothes for her boyfriend and filled the refrigerator with snacks. She even helped her with the mortgage. But she found out that her boyfriend was a rich second generation. She was so angry that she jumped up and down. She was so angry that she couldn't get out of her mind. Oh, I thought their relationship was going to end. But who knew that they got back together after chatting for a while? They hugged each other happily. This is not surprising. Who can really break up after knowing that her boyfriend is a rich second generation? There are still 3 years of relationship. Long live understanding. To be honest, I was completely confused by the latter part. I really don't understand what's going on. The heroine planned to use the company event to show her planning talent and hoped that the leader would take notice of her. Who would have thought that the hero suddenly? A proposal made the heroine embarrassed in front of her colleagues. All the previous efforts were in vain. After the boyfriend's sincere explanation, we finally resolved the misunderstanding and reconciled. He also successfully proposed and put on the ring. Everyone was happy. In these domestic dramas now, the female characters are all full of saintly hearts and love. I heard that you are getting married. Congratulations. Will you be able to say goodbye to the workplace and live a leisurely life in the future? Ha ha. I can't help but say happy when I see you in the mall. To be honest, the age of the actors in the drama Cheng Huan Ji is quite compatible. However, when it comes to the plot, pictures and logic, it is really full of flaws. But if I really want to pick the most dazzling one, it is definitely the acting skills of the actors. I really need to think about it. I thought Yangzi, a powerful actor, could help Sukai, a popular young actor, to make up for her lessons. In the end, both of them looked like novices. Same. Neither of them has good acting skills. They are really the same. Let's talk about Yangzi. This girl is really good. In urban dramas, Yangzi always gives people the impression of a gentle and patient lady. She feels like a good kid who never loses her temper. My Cheng Huan in Cheng Huan Ji. Yangzi played it vividly. But he is only 29 years old. That is only 2 years younger than in reality. But that state. It feels like he can't keep up with the character in the play. In the thick warm color filter, Yangzi's nasolabial folds, eye wrinkles and eye bags are still obvious. It makes people feel a little haggard and vicissitudes. Not to mention that her face is a little collapsed. It's hard to describe her acting skills. Seeing that my boyfriend's parents are not right. Even my parents are affected. When Yangzi's my Cheng Huan listens to her mother comforting her and swallowing her anger. The expression should be very sad and tears are pouring down. She feels aggrieved and sad. This play is really a bit out of the play. I feel that Yangzi the performance was not very heartfelt this time. It was hard for the audience to get into the plot. Oh, when it comes to Sukai's acting, it's really hard to describe. It's so disappointing. Speaking of Sukai's previous works, the audience didn't have much expectations. But then again, Sukai didn't disappoint the audience this time. Sukai always looks the same every time I watch him act. His hairstyle is the same. His expression is cold and moving. His lines are read like a lullaby. To put it bluntly, his acting is always frowning. His mouth seems to be glued and can't be opened wide. In fact, except for the two leading actors, the other actors' acting is pretty good. Especially the national first-class actor He Saifei, whose acting is really on point. As soon as he appeared, he showed that kind of straightforward and decisive temperament. He is both aggressive and steady. He perfectly interprets the role of a controlling but motherly character. That down-to-earth performance style. It makes the audience feel more relaxed and less oppressive. As soon as He Saifei finished her lines, the camera quickly focused on Yangzi. Her face instantly froze. As soon as she opened her mouth, she said "Mom." This delicate call made me, as a viewer, unable to help but lose interest in the show. Today, their heroine has changed from a queen of the workplace to a rookie in the love field. Her IQ seems to be running away from home. She has to rely on men for everything. In the end, she became best friends with her ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend. The direction of the plot is really ridiculous. Don't pretend to know something when you don't. What kind of movie is this? Although it seems to be about women's growth on the surface, it actually revolves around the family and its bones. What's more, it devalues women and creates anxiety. This operation is even more childish than an 18-year-old. Although everyone always says that they should liberate their minds, every time they chat, they still can't avoid those old topics, such as how much dowry and gifts older young men and women give when they find a partner, and whether they have a car and a house before marriage. Tencent's exclusive broadcast of the second season of Yangzi is scheduled for July 10. My summer schedule has been taken over again. When the pointer of memory is turned back to the profound dialogue of the first season of Yangzi, the sentence "since you killed Jing, I will kill you," and the affectionate and painful confession "is it wrong for me to like you? Is it wrong for me to look like you and have the same skills as you," are still echoing in my ears. Just when we thought we had to wait a long time to see the second season of this drama again, the official release date was suddenly announced. It was such a surprise. The second season of Yangzi has been confirmed to meet the audience on the Tencent video platform around July 10. The familiar cast will once again bring a new story chapter to the audience. Although it is a bit regrettable that the original 35 episodes have been reduced to 21 episodes and will be broadcast one episode a day, this has not reduced the appeal of the series. The first season of the entire series is a foreshadowing, and the second season is the highlight. The content of the second season will be closely connected with the theme of the first season and continue to depict the love, hatred, and growth changes of the protagonists in the ancient court. As the plot deepens, the emotional lines between the characters will be more complex and the plot will be more fascinating. The second season of Yangzi is still co-directed by Qin Jin and Yang Huan. Tong Hua is the screenwriter. The starring lineup includes Yangzi, Zhang Wani, Deng Wei, Tan Jianxi, Dai Luo, and Wang Hongyi. This hit is undoubtedly a great benefit for fans. Xiao Yao, played by Yangzi in the play, is a displaced and weathered woman. She settled in Qingshui town in the first season and lived as Wen Xiaolu. She had neither status nor beauty. Whether Yangzi was dressed as a man or restored her identity as a princess, she showed her profound acting skills. Choosing Yangzi to interpret a multi-layered character like Xiao Yao is a highlight of the series. As a popular star, she is not only popular, but also highly recognized for her acting skills. She successfully portrayed the role of Xiao Yao. Chang Xian, played by Zhang Wani, is a person who endures humiliation and aims to unify the world. His performance is both cold and arrogant. On the one hand, there are also affectionate moments. Zhang Wani successfully created a character with a strong aura and showed the style of a black brother. Deng Wei's Tu Shanjing's excellent acting skills can be said to have exceeded the audience's expectations. Tu Shanjing's affection makes people feel warm and his wholehearted love is touching. Deng Wei's costume also proves that there are also amazing young actors in the mainland entertainment industry. Xiang Lu, played by Tan Jianxi, is a high degree of restoration of the original character. She looks handsome and mysterious, cold and ruthless, but can touch people's hearts when she is gentle. Tan Jianxi's performance undoubtedly improved the overall evaluation of the series. In the second season, these actors who have made their mark in the hearts of the audience are the soul of the series. At the same time, the return of the original cast, including Qishui Fenglong played by Wang Hongyi, Amian played by Dai Luo, Chen Rong played by Wang Jin, and Xin Yue, also allows the audience to quickly integrate into the plot. In the plot of Yangzi Season 2, there are several key plot turning points: Xiang Lu's wedding robbery, Chang Xian and Xiao Yao's conflict due to the interesting incident of Tu Shanjing, and their antagonism, Xiang Lu and Fenglong's heroic sacrifice, Chang Xian's eventual ascension to the throne, Tu Shanjing's resurrection, and his seclusion in the mountains with Xiao Yao. As for whether these plots will remain the same in Season 2, or will be adjusted, we will only know after the series is broadcast. While faithfully restoring the original work in the first season, some appropriate adaptations were also made. This did not affect its success. We expect that the second season will continue to maintain this balance. It will not only win the love of the audience, but also receive rave reviews. Finally, we expect that the second season of Yangzi will not only receive high attention, but also win high praise from the audience. Yangzi 2 is about to be broadcast. Yangzi's glorious return has fans' expectations skyrocketed. TV drama fans who are full of expectations have good news. The long-awaited Yangzi 2 is about to be broadcast. The emotional ties of the past are set off again. Everyone knows that Yangzi, who is loved by everyone, is well known in the previous work. With her superb acting skills won her the Magnolia Award for Best Actress. Her role as Xiao Yao has won her the love and support of countless fans. After the first season, which caused quite a stir, the second season of Yangzi has a lot to offer in terms of plot and character setting. According to feedback from the audience, they not only hope to see more emotional confrontations between Xiao Yao and other characters, but also hope that the plot can bring more surprises and challenges. The production team seems to have been prepared for this. They promised to increase the emotional investment and depth of conflict in the new season. Yangzi's acting career can be described as self-transcendence again and again. She single-handedly holds up the banner in Yangzi, making her acting career has reached a new peak. Both the media and the audience have given him extremely high praise. They believe that he is not only undisputed on the stage, but also has significantly improved the depth and breadth of his acting skills. Looking forward to the upcoming second season, Yangzi 2 is not just a drama, it is a cultural feast, a spiritual baptism. With the upcoming broadcast of the series, many viewers have begun to express their excitement on social platforms and discuss the fate of the characters. There is no doubt that this will be an audio-visual feast and a spiritual enjoyment. Let us look forward to unlocking more unknown story chapters and witnessing Xiao Yao's new journey together. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.